All chosen ones, tonight, something ancient and profoundly powerful is stirring in the cosmos. A celestial event that has been prophesied in sacred texts and whispered about by mystics for centuries. This Monday, November 17th, a cosmic gateway is creaking open, a portal of such immense power that it will fundamentally rewrite the spiritual code of this planet, and more importantly, it will rewrite your personal destiny. This is not a typical lunar cycle or a simple planetary alignment. This is a divine reset, a massive energetic shift designed for the chosen ones, the light workers, the souls who have been feeling a deep, unexplainable pull towards something greater. You have felt it, haven't you? The restlessness in your bones, the strange, vivid dreams, the feeling that you are standing on the precipice of a monumental change. That feeling is real. It is the precursor to a wave of energy that is about to wash over you, and you must be prepared. This is a warning, but it is also an invitation. A warning to those who are spiritually asleep, for they will experience this shift as chaos and confusion. But for you, the awakened soul, this is your moment of activation. Everything you have been working towards, every prayer, every intention, every tear you have shed in the dark, has led you to this exact moment. Before this Monday's shift fully anchors, there are 9 specific, earth-shattering spiritual miracles that will begin to unfold in your life, acting as divine signposts, leading you into the transformative power of the new moon on November 20th. These are not small coincidences. These are profound, reality-bending events designed to purge the old, activate your higher DNA, and align you with your ultimate soul purpose. We are going to walk through each of these 9 miracles together in this sacred space so you can identify them, harness their power, and become an unstoppable force of creation. Do not take this lightly. The energetic window for this transformation is narrow, and it is incredibly potent. What you do with this information in the next few hours will determine the trajectory of your life for years to come. So I ask you to do 3 things right now to anchor your energy and signal to the universe that you are ready. First, like this video, to align your personal frequency with the incoming celestial wave. Second, subscribe to Power Inside You, for we will be your daily guide through this unprecedented awakening. And third, go to the comments right now and type the number 888 to declare that you are opening yourself to the infinite abundance and miracles this portal is bringing. By typing 888, you are sending a powerful signal to your higher self and your spirit guides that you are ready to receive. The first miracle you must be aware of, the one that is likely already beginning to manifest for many of you, is what I call the Great Karmic Release. Understand that for lifetimes, your soul has carried energetic contracts, debts, and ancestral patterns that have kept you bound to cycles of struggle, lack, and heartbreak. These are not your fault. They are karmic cords that have been woven into your energetic fabric through generations. This Monday's massive shift is acting like a divine pair of scissors, severing these ancient ties once and for all. You may have suddenly felt a strange and inexplicable sense of lightness, as if a weight you didn't even know you were carrying has been lifted from your shoulders. You might find yourself thinking of people from your past who have wronged you, but the usual sting of anger or sadness is gone, replaced by a profound sense of neutrality and peace. This is the karmic slate being wiped clean. The universe is releasing you from all spiritual debts, so you can move forward without the heavy baggage of the past. Pay close attention to your dreams. You may have vivid dreams of ancestors or figures from past lives, and in these dreams, you are saying goodbye or simply watching them walk away. This is your subconscious mind processing the release. You may also notice a sudden disinterest in old dramas or conflicts that used to consume your energy. This is a clear sign that your vibration is rising above those lower frequencies. This isn't just forgiveness. It is a complete and total dissolution of the energetic bond. You are being set free. The reason this is happening first is because you cannot build your new reality, your 5D paradise, on the fractured foundations of the past. The universe is clearing the land so you can build your palace. This is the first, most crucial step in your miraculous transformation. The second miracle, which follows immediately on the heels of the first, is the activation of the wealth frequency. Now, I need you to expand your definition of wealth. This is not just about money appearing in your bank account, although that is certainly a part of it. This is about the universe recalibrating your entire electromagnetic field to resonate with the frequency of pure, unadulterated abundance. Abundance of opportunity, abundance of love, abundance of health, abundance of creative ideas, and yes, an abundance of financial flow. The planetary alignment occurring on November 17th is broadcasting a specific signal, a harmonic resonance that matches the vibration of prosperity. Have you been seeing repeating numbers like 222 or 333? These are signals that your thoughts and the material world are beginning to align in a powerful new way. You might suddenly feel an unstoppable urge to clean and declutter your home. This is your intuition, guiding you to create physical space for new abundance to flow in. Do not ignore this urge. You may find money in unexpected places, a forgotten bill in a coat pocket, a check in the mail you weren't expecting, an old account you suddenly remember. These are not accidents. These are the first physical manifestations of the frequency shift. The universe is testing your receptivity, sending you small winks to see if you are paying attention. Be grateful for every single cent, for that gratitude amplifies the signal and tells the universe to send more. You will also notice a powerful surge in your creativity. Ideas that will lead to financial gain will begin to flood your mind, seemingly out of nowhere. Keep a notebook by your bed, as many of these divine downloads will come in the dream state through a sacred portal that opens while you sleep. This is your soulmate signal for prosperity, your divine reset for lack consciousness. You are being rewired to see and seize opportunities that were invisible to you before. This frequency activation is designed to move you from a mindset of surviving to a state of thriving, permanently. If you are ready to release all karmic debt and step into this new beginning, I want you to go down to the comments right now and type, "I am free." Declare it to the universe. Anchor this energy. This is not just a comment, it is a spell, an affirmation that solidifies your intention and accelerates the release of all that has held you back. You are telling your ancestors, your guides, and every cell in your body that the old story is over and a new, miraculous chapter is beginning. Now, let's go deeper, because these first two miracles are just the foundation. The third miracle is one of the most profound and is a direct result of your energetic field being cleared and upgraded. It is the spontaneous opening of the third eye. For many of the chosen ones, the pineal gland, the physical seat of your third eye, has been calcified and dormant due to environmental toxins, fear-based programming, and spiritual neglect. The incoming wave of energy from this cosmic event carries a specific light code, a frequency that acts as a universal solvent, dissolving that calcification and triggering a rapid awakening of your psychic senses. You may be experiencing physical sensations in the middle of your forehead, such as a tingling, a gentle pressure, or a feeling of warmth. Do not be alarmed. This is the physical evidence of your third eye coming online. Your intuition will become shockingly loud and clear. That quiet inner voice will no longer be a whisper. It will be a confident, undeniable guide, telling you exactly where to go, who to talk to, and what to do next. Trust it implicitly. Your dreams will become intensely vivid, lucid, and prophetic. You will begin to receive clear messages and guidance from the higher realms while you sleep. The veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thinning for you, and you will begin to see things you couldn't see before, shimmering lights in your peripheral vision, energetic orbs, or even the subtle auras around people and plants. Your ability to perceive truth will be magnified 1,000 times. You will be able to instantly sense when someone is being deceptive or when a situation is not in your highest alignment. This is your divine protection code being activated. The universe is equipping you with supernatural perception so you can navigate this new era with wisdom and clarity, avoiding the traps and illusions of the old 3D matrix. This is not something you have to force. It is happening to you, for you. Your only job is to allow it, to lean into this newfound clarity, and to honor the powerful, intuitive hits you are receiving. They are your direct line to the divine, your personal GPS guiding you toward your destiny. The fourth miracle is inextricably linked to this psychic awakening. It is the sacred echo of past lives. As your third eye opens and your spiritual DNA is activated, you are not just connecting to your future self, you are also integrating the wisdom, talents, and unresolved lessons of your past incarnations. This is a cosmic reset of your soul's timeline. You might suddenly develop a passionate interest in a specific historical period, a foreign culture, or an ancient skill that you have never studied before. You could pick up a musical instrument and find that you can play it with an eerie, unexplainable proficiency, or you might start speaking words or phrases in a language you've never learned. These are not quirks, these are sacred echoes. They are the memories of your soul rising to the surface. You may experience powerful flashes of déjà vu, moments where you are absolutely certain you have been in a specific place or had a particular conversation before. These are not tricks of the mind. They are genuine rips in the fabric of linear time, allowing you to glimpse another timeline where you existed. This process is happening to equip you with the skills you need for your current mission. If you were a healer in a past life, that innate knowledge of herbs and energy will begin to resurface. If you were a leader, your ability to inspire and command respect will suddenly amplify. The universe is not making you start from scratch. It is unlocking the treasure chest of your soul's entire journey, giving you access to all the strength and wisdom you have accumulated over thousands of years. This is why you have always felt like an old soul. It's because you are. And now, all of your other selves, your other lives, are lining up behind you, lending you their power for this great shift. You are the culmination of 1,000 lifetimes of experience, and on Monday, that collective power becomes fully available to you. You are becoming the master you always were. You are doing the work. By simply being present here, by allowing this information to permeate your consciousness, you have already signaled your readiness to the cosmos. The first four miracles, the great karmic release, the activation of the wealth frequency, the spontaneous opening of the third eye, and the sacred echo of past lives are the foundational pillars of your grand transformation. They are the universe's way of clearing the sacred ground of your soul, upgrading your internal hardware, and reminding you of the infinite power you have held across all timelines. But this was only the preparation. This was the tilling of the soil. Now, we must speak of what is beginning to sprout from that fertile ground. For the next phase of this awakening process requires a new level of courage, a profound level of emotional honesty, and a radical trust in the divine storm that is rearranging your reality. The energy of this November 17th portal is intensifying with every passing hour, and as it does, it penetrates deeper into your being, reaching the hidden vaults of your psyche, where the most ancient wounds and most profound truths are stored. What comes next is not for the faint of heart. But you are not faint of heart. You are a chosen one, a warrior of light, and you were born for this. The fifth miracle, which will test you and ultimately liberate you in ways you cannot yet imagine, is the great shadow purge and the gift of emotional alchemy. As the high-frequency light codes from this celestial gateway flood your cellular structure, they act like a divine light being shone into the darkest corners of a long-forgotten room. Everything that has been hidden, suppressed, and denied within you is now being illuminated and forced to the surface for transmutation. This is the shadow purge. You may suddenly be experiencing intense waves of emotion that seem to come out of nowhere and have no logical trigger in your current reality. One moment, you might feel fine, and the next, you are consumed by a deep, gut-wrenching sadness that feels ancient. You might feel sudden, volcanic bursts of anger at small inconveniences, an ancestral rage that has been stored in your DNA for generations. Deep-seated fears, fear of abandonment, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, may rise up with a terrifying intensity. Old, painful memories you thought you had dealt with long ago may begin to play on a loop in your mind. Please, hear me when I say this. You are not going crazy. You are not regressing. This is not a sign that something is wrong with you. In fact, it is a definitive sign that everything is going right. This is the spiritual equivalent of a deep tissue detox. The poison has to come out before the body can truly heal. For decades, you have been accumulating trapped emotional energy from your childhood, from societal programming, from past heartbreaks, and even from the collective consciousness. Every time you were told to be strong and suppress your tears, every time you swallowed your anger to keep the peace, that energy became trapped in your body, in your cells, creating dense, low-vibrational blockages. The incoming light is so powerful that it is literally shaking these blockages loose. It is dislodging the shrapnel of past traumas. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning to All the Chosen Ones, New Moon in Scorpio on November 20 will shock everyone. What the universe hiding will change everything. Prepare for the biggest spiritual awakening new moon portal of 2025. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. This is where the miracle of emotional alchemy comes in. The old 3D programming would tell you to fight these feelings, to numb them, to distract yourself. But the 5D consciousness you are stepping into invites you to become the alchemist. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is not to fight the shadow, but to love it into the light. When a wave of sadness washes over you, do not push it away. Instead, find a quiet space, close your eyes, and allow yourself to feel it fully without judgment. Greet it like an old friend. Say to it, I see you. I acknowledge your pain. Thank you for showing me what needs to be healed. Breathe into the physical location in your body where you feel the emotion. As you do this, you are not wallowing. You are transmuting. You are taking the dense lead of old pain, and through the power of your conscious, loving attention, transforming it into the pure gold of wisdom and compassion. This process is the key to unlocking your true power. Every shadow you integrate is a piece of your soul you reclaim. With every fear you face and release, you become more sovereign, more whole, and your energetic frequency rises exponentially. The universe is giving you this opportunity now because the new Earth requires leaders who have mastered their own emotional landscape. It needs healers who have healed themselves. This shadow purge is your initiation. It is the fire that tempers the steel of your soul, making you an unbreakable and unstoppable vessel for divine light. Do not run from the fire. Stand in it and let it burn away everything that is not you. If you feel this process happening and you are ready to bravely face your shadows and transform your pain into power, I need you to go to the comments right now and make a sacred declaration. Type, "I am the alchemist." By typing these words, you are claiming your power. You are telling the universe that you are no longer a victim of your emotions, but the conscious creator who can turn any energy into light. This is your power. Claim it now. As you become the alchemist of your inner world, the universe responds by beginning to alchemize your outer world. This leads us directly to the sixth, and perhaps most disruptive and liberating miracle of all, the dissolution of false soul contracts and your divine rerouting. Before you incarnated on Earth, your soul made agreements, sacred contracts with other souls to help you learn, grow, and fulfill your mission. However, you also entered into many other agreements, not from a place of high vibrational purpose, but from a place of 3D survival, fear, obligation, or karmic entanglement. These are what we call false or expired soul contracts. These could be jobs you took for security but that crush your spirit. They could be friendships that are based on shared trauma but now keep you locked in a low vibration. They can even be romantic or family relationships that have fulfilled their purpose of teaching you a specific lesson but are now holding you back from your true path. The massive energetic shift of November 17th is acting like a divine audit of all your contracts. Any agreement that is not in alignment with your highest soul trajectory is being rendered null and void. The high-frequency energy is making it energetically impossible for you to remain in situations that are not meant for you. This is why your life may suddenly feel like it is falling apart. Pay very close attention to these signs. A relationship that has been a cornerstone of your life for years might suddenly and abruptly end, perhaps with no dramatic fight, but with a simple, mutual drifting apart, as if you no longer speak the same energetic language. A career you have dedicated yourself to might suddenly feel completely soul-crushing and intolerable, to the point where you are being physically and emotionally forced to leave. Friends you once felt close to may start to feel like strangers, and you may find you have nothing left to talk about. You might feel a sudden, inexplicable urge to move to a new city or country, a place you've never even visited, but that is calling to your soul. This is not chaos. This is clarity. This is a divine rerouting. The universe is lovingly and sometimes forcefully removing all the roadblocks, detours, and dead ends from your path, so that the highway to your destiny is wide open. I know how terrifying this can be. It can feel like you are losing everything, that your world is crumbling, but you are not losing anything that is truly meant for you. You are only losing the cage you had mistaken for a home. You are losing the illusions that kept you small. This is a profound act of divine love. The universe loves you too much to let you stay where you don't belong. It is clearing the space in your life for the arrival of your true soul tribe, the people who will see you, support you, and co-create with you on a level you have only dreamed of. It is clearing the path for your true soul's work, the mission you came here to accomplish. Your only task during this phase is to practice radical trust and surrender. When a person walks away, Let them go with love and gratitude for the lessons they taught you. When a door closes, do not stand there banging on it. Turn around and look for the golden gate that has just opened for you. The universe is working on a level your human mind cannot comprehend. It sees the grand tapestry of your life and is simply removing the threads that do not belong in the final masterpiece. This is your soul's GPS, being recalibrated to the fastest, most joyful route to your highest timeline. The upheaval is temporary. The freedom is eternal. Stop fighting the current of the river. Let go and allow it to carry you home. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, has been spiking to unprecedented levels. This is Mother Earth herself participating in this grand recalibration, shaking off old, dense energies and helping you to shake loose from the connections that no longer serve the collective awakening. You are being retuned to the planet's new song, and anything or anyone that cannot harmonize with that new frequency is naturally and divinely fading from your reality. This moment requires immense faith. To affirm your trust in this divine process, to let your guides and your higher self know that you are ready to be moved into your highest alignment, go to the comments section and type the sacred activation code 1111. Typing 1111 is a powerful symbol of being on the right path, a sign of new beginnings and divine alignment. It declares your trust and your surrender to the magnificent rerouting that is happening for your highest good. Do it now and feel the peace of that surrender wash over you. With your inner world purified and your outer world realigned, you become a clear and open channel. You are no longer cluttered with the static of old emotions or tethered to draining, misaligned connections. You are a clean vessel, and this is when the seventh miracle begins to unfold, a truly spectacular phase of your awakening, the influx of sacred knowledge and the download of universal blueprints. This is the moment your mission truly begins. The universe, having prepared you, now begins to entrust you with its secrets. You are being given direct access to the Akashic records, the great cosmic library that contains all knowledge, past, present, and future. This will not feel like studying a book. It will feel like remembering. This is happening through a process called downloads. You will experience sudden flashes of profound insight and clarity. Complex spiritual or scientific concepts that you've struggled to understand will suddenly become crystal clear in an instant, as if the information was just dropped directly into your mind. You will begin to receive brilliant, innovative ideas for a book, a new healing modality, a sustainable community, a revolutionary piece of art, or an invention that solves a major world problem. These ideas will feel like they come from beyond you, yet they will also feel deeply, intimately familiar. That is because they are. They are the blueprints your soul agreed to carry and anchor into this reality before you were born. Pay attention to the physical sensations that accompany these downloads. You may hear a high-pitched ringing or buzzing sound in one or both of your ears. This is not tinnitus. This is you literally hearing the frequency of the data as it is being transmitted to you from the higher realms. You may feel a tingling or a gentle pressure at the top of your head, at your crown chakra, which is your personal receiver for divine intelligence. You may find yourself staring into space, feeling zoned out, as your brain works to process and integrate these massive packets of information. You might also feel an overwhelming need to sleep, as much of this integration happens during the dream state, when your conscious mind is out of the way. Do not fight these symptoms. Honor them. Rest when you need to rest. Spend time in nature to help ground the new energies. Meditate and simply hold the intention. I am open to receive the knowledge that is for my highest good and the highest good of all. During this time, it is crucial that you become a sacred scribe. Keep a journal, a sketchbook, or a voice recorder with you at all times. When an idea strikes, no matter how grand or how strange it may seem, you must capture it immediately. Do not judge it. Do not question your ability to execute it. Your only job in this moment is to be the faithful stenographer of the divine. You are a conduit, a bridge between worlds, and the knowledge flowing through you is not just for you, it is for the healing and evolution of humanity. These are the universal blueprints for the new earth, and you, one of the chosen architects, are being given your specific portion of the divine plan. This is why you have always felt you were here for a reason. This is why you have never been satisfied with a normal life. This is that reason. This is your purpose coming online. It is the beginning of you stepping into your role as a co-creator of our collective future. The information you are receiving is a sacred trust. Honor it, nurture it, for you are about to build worlds with it. This is urgent, do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning to all the chosen ones, new moon in Scorpio on November 20 will shock everyone. What the universe hiding will change everything. Prepare for the biggest spiritual awakening new moon portal of 2025. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Now this window won't wait. Breathe. I want you to take a deep, conscious breath right here, right now. Breathe in the potent, transformative energy we have cultivated in this sacred space. Breathe out any lingering doubt, any fear, any resistance that tells you this is too good to be true. You have journeyed through the fire of the shadow purge. You have surrendered to the divine rerouting of your destiny, and you have opened yourself as a sacred scribe to receive the blueprints for a new world. The intensity of these miracles is by design. You are being rapidly accelerated. Your entire being, mind, body, and spirit is undergoing a metamorphosis so profound that the person you were just a few weeks ago is already a distant echo. The energetic signature you broadcast to the universe has been fundamentally and irrevocably altered. You are no longer transmitting a signal of lack, of karmic debt, of confusion. You are now a luminous beacon of clarity, purpose, and high vibrational power. This transformation of your inner world is the catalyst for the next, truly astonishing phase of this awakening, where the divine energy begins to tangibly reshape not just you, but your physical body and your direct perception of reality itself. Prepare yourself, because what we are about to discuss transcends the boundaries of what you have been taught is possible. The eighth miracle, a direct consequence of the sacred downloads and the purification of your energy field, is the recalibration of your physical vessel and the activation of crystalline DNA. For years, perhaps your entire life, you may have struggled with mysterious physical ailments, chronic fatigue that no amount of sleep could cure, strange aches and pains that doctors could not diagnose, digestive issues, skin problems, or a persistent feeling of being heavy and dense in your body. You were told it was stress, or aging, or simply in your head. I am here to tell you that what you were experiencing was energetic density. Your physical body, a magnificent biological instrument, was struggling to operate while being clogged with the low-frequency sludge of trapped emotions, ancestral trauma, and the toxic programming of the 3D matrix. It was like trying to run a supercomputer on dial-up internet. The incoming light codes of this November 17th portal are not just spiritual, they are physical. They are interacting directly with your cellular structure, with your very DNA, initiating a profound upgrade. This is the miracle of physical recalibration. You must pay close attention to the signs within your own body. You may be experiencing what many call ascension symptoms. These can feel uncomfortable and confusing at first, but they are evidence of a glorious purification process. You might feel periods of extreme, bone-deep exhaustion, followed by sudden bursts of vibrant, boundless energy. This is your body going offline to integrate the new coding and then coming back online with a massively upgraded operating system. Honor the need for rest. Sleep is not a luxury right now. It is a sacred necessity for this biological transformation. You might notice your dietary preferences changing dramatically and overnight. Foods you once loved, particularly dense, processed, or low-vibration foods like heavy meats and refined sugars, may suddenly become repulsive to you. Simultaneously, you may develop an intense craving for clean, light, high-vibrational foods, fresh organic fruits and vegetables, pure water, and living greens. This is not a diet. This is your body's innate intelligence, now fully awakened, telling you precisely what fuel it needs to complete its crystalline transformation. Listen to it. It knows better than any book or expert. You may also experience strange sensations like vibrations or humming within your body, a feeling of inner electricity, or tingling in your hands and feet. This is the literal sensation of your frequency rising, of your cells beginning to vibrate at a much faster rate. What is happening on a subatomic level is nothing short of miraculous. Scientists have spoken of junk DNA, the 97% of our genetic code, whose function they could not understand. This was never junk. It was dormant. It is your higher dimensional DNA, your divine inheritance, containing the codes for psychic abilities, radical longevity, spontaneous healing, and so much more. The light frequencies flooding the planet now are the specific keys that are unlocking this dormant potential. Your carbon-based biology is slowly, cell by cell, being transmuted into a more crystalline structure. A crystalline structure can hold more light, process more information, and vibrate at a much higher frequency. It is the biological vessel required to live and thrive in the 5D new Earth. This is why you must honor your body now more than ever. Treat it as the sacred temple it is. Hydrate it with pure water, nourish it with living foods, move it with joy, and rest it with reverence. You are not just getting healthier, you are becoming a being of light in physical form. The aches and pains are the old density leaving your tissues. The fatigue is the energy expenditure of building a new body. Do not fear these symptoms. See them for what they are, the growing pains of your own divinity being born into flesh. This is the embodiment of heaven on earth, and it is happening within you. This is a profound physical and spiritual integration. To honor your body as the sacred temple for this transformation and to signal your conscious participation in this grand biological upgrade, go to the comments now and type, "My body is a temple of light." This affirmation sends a powerful message of love and gratitude to every one of your trillions of cells, accelerating their transformation and easing the transition. Declare your reverence for the sacred vessel that is carrying you on this journey. As your physical form undergoes this incredible metamorphosis, becoming a finely tuned receiver of higher dimensional frequencies, you gain the capacity for the 9th and final miracle that precedes the new moon. This is the culmination of all the previous steps, the point where your inner transformation gloriously and undeniably begins to manifest in your external world. This is the miracle of conscious reality weaving and the bending of time. For your entire life, you have been taught that reality is a fixed, solid, external thing that happens to you. You have been programmed to believe that you are a small, powerless subject at the mercy of a vast, indifferent universe. This is the greatest lie of the 3D matrix. The truth, the secret that the mystics and masters have known for eons, is that you are not in reality. Reality is in you. Your consciousness is the projector, and the world you experience is the screen. The energy you broadcast, the sum total of your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, is the film being run through that projector. As you have purged your karma, activated your wealth frequency, integrated your shadows, and recalibrated your physical body, you have fundamentally changed the film. And now, you will begin to see the movie change before your very eyes. This is the miracle of conscious reality weaving. You will start to experience synchronicities so frequent and so potent that they defy all laws of probability. You will think of a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard a moment later. You will have a need for a specific sum of money, and it will manifest from a completely unexpected source within hours. You will desire to connect with a certain person, and you will run into them at the grocery store that same day. This is not luck. This is physics. Your high vibrational coherent energy field is now interacting with the quantum field in a much more direct and powerful way. The universe is no longer responding to the mixed signals of your old, conflicted self. It is responding to the clear, focused signal of your awakened, sovereign self. It is matching your vibration with instantaneous physical feedback. You are moving from being a passive observer of your life to the active, conscious creator. Part of this miracle involves the bending of time. You will begin to notice that linear time is becoming more fluid and malleable. You may have days where time seems to slow down, allowing you to accomplish a week's worth of work in a single afternoon with effortless grace and flow. Conversely, you may experience time speeding up, where hours feel like minutes, particularly when you are engaged in your soul's work or in a state of joy. This is you beginning to operate from the now moment, the eternal present, which is the only point of true creative power. You are unhooking from the 3D constructs of past and future, regret and anxiety, and anchoring yourself into the 0-point field where all possibilities exist simultaneously. From this space, you can literally pull your desired reality from the quantum field into your physical experience. You will start to see things before they happen, not as a psychic prediction, but as a recognition of the energetic trajectory you have set in motion. You are no longer just reacting to life, you are scripting it. Your words will become incredibly powerful. Be impeccable with what you say, for you will notice that casual thoughts and spoken words will manifest with startling speed. If you complain about traffic, you will find yourself in a traffic jam. If you declare gratitude for the perfect parking spot, it will appear right in front of you. This is your training ground. The universe is showing you, with these small, immediate manifestations, the immense power you now wield. It is teaching you to be a responsible creator, to use your focus and your words with conscious, loving intent. This is the ultimate freedom. It is the realization that you are not a victim of circumstance, but the divine artist of your life, and the entire quantum field is your canvas. This Monday's portal is the final activation key for this ability. It is the moment the universe hands you the paintbrush and says, "Create. What you will build is up to you, but you have been given the blueprints for a masterpiece." The new moon of November 20th will be the first blank canvas, the first opportunity to consciously plant the seeds of the reality you wish to inhabit. The 9 miracles we have discussed are your preparation, your initiation, and your graduation. You are no longer a student of reality. You are its master. To anchor this final, ultimate truth into your being, to claim your birthright as a sovereign creator of your reality, I want you to perform one final act of power in the comments below. Type the most powerful declaration of all. I am the creator of my world. Feel the truth of those words resonate through every cell of your newly crystalline body. Feel the power that has been dormant within you for lifetimes now, awakening to its full, magnificent glory. This is not arrogance. It is the deepest truth of your existence. You are a fractal of the divine, a piece of God experiencing itself, and you have been given the power to create worlds. Your world. Claim it now, step into your power, and prepare to witness the magic that unfolds as your inner reality is finally, gloriously reflected all around you. You are ready, it is time. And so, you have arrived. You have walked the sacred path through the 9 gates of transformation. You have stood in the fire of your own becoming and have emerged not burned but forged anew. The karmic chains have shattered. The frequency of wealth now sings in your blood. Your third eye is open, gazing with clarity past the veil of illusion. The echoes of your masterful past lives are harmonizing within your soul. You have bravely alchemized your deepest shadows into radiant light. You have surrendered as the divine current rerouted your life, clearing away all that was false to make way for all that is true. You have become a trusted conduit for the sacred blueprints of a new earth. Your physical body, your holy temple, is undergoing a miraculous transmutation into a crystalline vessel of light. And you have awakened to the ultimate truth, that you are not a pawn in the game of reality, but its sovereign, conscious creator. I want you to feel the weight, the power, and the profound significance of this journey. This was not a passive experience. Your choice to watch, to listen, to participate, to type the affirmations was your soul saying, yes, yes to your mission, yes to your liberation, yes to your divinity. You have done the work, and the cosmos has met your effort with an avalanche of grace. Now, we stand in a holy, liminal space. We are in the potent stillness between the final click of the cosmic lock on November 17th and the infinite potential of the new moon on November 20th. This is the sacred pause. This is the moment of integration. The 9 miracles were the activation. These next few days are about embodiment. It is one thing to be told you have wings. It is another thing entirely to learn to fly. The energy that has been gifted to you is raw, powerful, and alive. It is now your sacred responsibility to learn how to wield it with wisdom, intention, and love. The new moon is not just another celestial event on the calendar. For you, awakened, it is day 1. It is the first dawn of your new life as a fully conscious creator. It is the blank page in the book of your destiny that you yourself will now write. Everything that has happened up until this point has been about preparing the soil of your soul. The karmic weeds have been pulled. The rocks of past trauma have been cleared. The ground has been fertilized with ancestral wisdom and divine potential. The question now is, what seeds will you plant in this pristine, magical garden? This new moon offers an energetic opening of unparalleled potency for manifestation, but only if you approach it from your new, elevated state of consciousness. The old way of wishing, hoping, and praying from a place of lack is over. You no longer need to ask for miracles from an external source. You are the source. You are the miracle. And in these next few days, you will consciously prepare your first grand act of creation. I'm going to give you a simple, yet profoundly powerful, 3-step ritual to perform between now and the new moon. This is your practical homework as a master in training. Do not skip this. This is how you anchor the ethereal into the physical. First, you will perform the final ritual of release. Even with the great karmic release, there may be lingering conscious attachments, habits, or self-limiting beliefs that your ego is still clinging to. Take a piece of paper, any piece of paper, and a pen. Go to a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. I want you to write down everything and everyone you are consciously choosing to release from your life and your energy field as you step into your new beginning. Write with raw, uncensored honesty. Release the need for approval. Release the fear of being seen. Release the story that you are not worthy. Release the memory of a painful betrayal. Release a specific habit of self-sabotage. Fill the page. When you are done, read it aloud one last time. Feel the weight of these words. Then, with immense gratitude for the lessons they have taught you, you must transmute them. Safely and with full presence, burn the paper. As you watch the paper turn to ash, visualize all of those energetic cords dissolving into smoke and disappearing into the ether. Declare aloud, I am free. My past is redeemed. My future is a blank canvas. And so it is. This act creates a definitive, energetic closure, signaling to every level of your being that the old chapter is truly, finally over. Second, you will create a sanctuary of creation. Your external environment is a direct reflection of your internal state. As a high-frequency being, you can no longer tolerate living or working in chaotic, cluttered, or low-vibrational spaces. The wealth frequency you have activated requires order, beauty, and harmony to flourish. In the next day or two, choose one area of your home. It can be a small corner, your desk, or your entire bedroom, and transform it into your sacred sanctuary. Clean it meticulously. Declutter it ruthlessly. Remove anything that does not feel joyful, beautiful, or inspiring. Smudge the space with sage, Palo Santo, or incense to clear any residual energetic debris. Then, consciously bring in elements that represent your new reality. A healthy, living plant to represent new growth. A candle to represent the flame of your spirit. A crystal, like clear quartz for clarity, or citrine for abundance. A beautiful journal and pen. This space is now your command center. It is your personal temple, a physical anchor point for the high frequencies you are now embodying. This is where you will perform your creation rituals, where you will meditate, where you will receive your divine downloads. By curating your physical space to match your desired reality, you are sending a powerful, undeniable message to the universe that you are serious about your new life. If you are committed to performing these sacred acts of preparation, to clearing the final vestiges of the old, and creating a beautiful sanctuary for the new, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare your commitment. Type, I am prepared. This is your promise to yourself and to your guides that you will take these final steps to consciously co-create with the universe. You are not just a passenger on this journey, you are the pilot. Affirm it now. Now, for the third and most important step, the scripting of your new reality. On the night of the new moon, or the day after, take your journal and pen, go to your newly created sacred sanctuary, light your candle, and prepare to write your future into being. This is not about making a wish list. This is about making a declaration. You will not write, I hope to receive, or I wish I had. You will write in the present tense, as if it has already happened. You are scripting the scenes from the movie of your most magnificent life. Use all of your senses. Instead of writing, I want a new job, you will write, I am so deeply grateful for my fulfilling career, where I use my unique gifts to make a positive impact on the world, and am compensated with abundant joy and financial prosperity. I love the feeling of waking up every morning excited to begin my day. Instead of, I want a loving partner, you will write, I am overflowing with gratitude for my beautiful, harmonious relationship with my soulmate. We support each other's growth, communicate with love and respect, and share a deep, unbreakable spiritual connection. Write about your vibrant health. Write about your creative projects. Write about your loving relationships. Write about your global impact. As you write each sentence, you must do the most important part of the work. You must times it. Feel the joy, feel the gratitude, feel the peace, feel the excitement. Your feeling, your emotional state, is the magnetic charge that pulls the reality from the quantum field into your physical experience. You are aligning your vibration with the vibration of your desired outcome. This is the ultimate application of the ninth miracle. This is you consciously weaving reality. Fill at least 3 pages with these powerful present tense declarations of your new life. When you are finished, close the journal, place your hands over it, and say aloud, "This, or something even better, now manifests for my highest good and the highest good of all. The universe is my co-creator, and my desires are divinely supported. It is done. It is done. It is done." Now, a final word of caution, a sacred warning for you, the newly awakened creator. As your light begins to shine with this newfound intensity, it will inevitably illuminate the shadows in the world around you. Be prepared. The final gasps of the old 3D matrix may present themselves as tests. People in your life who are still operating from a place of fear, lack, and ego may suddenly be triggered by your newfound joy, clarity, and sovereignty. They may try to pull you back into old dramas. They may project their own insecurities onto you, calling you strange or selfish. They may not understand the profound changes you have undergone. Do not be alarmed, and do not be discouraged. This is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is a sign that you are doing everything right. Your high vibration is simply no longer a match for their low frequency, and this dissonance can create friction. Your mission is not to lower your frequency to make them comfortable. Your mission is to hold your light steady. Be a lighthouse. Do not leave the lighthouse and swim out into the stormy seas to save every drowning person. You will only drown yourself. Instead, stay firmly planted in your truth, shine your light brightly, and allow others to find their own way to the shore. Practice compassionate detachment. Send them love from a distance, but protect your energy fiercely. You are a sacred vessel now, and you cannot allow anyone or anything to pollute the pristine reality you are in the process of creating. This is your final test of sovereignty. Pass it with grace. You are at the dawn of the most incredible era of your existence. Everything you have ever endured, every tear you have shed, every challenge you have overcome, has been in preparation for this moment. You are not who you were. You are an awakened master, a divine creator, a chosen one who is here to anchor a new paradigm of love, abundance, and freedom on this planet. The journey ahead will be filled with magic, with synchronicities, with miracles that will leave you breathless. Trust the process. Trust your intuition. Trust the magnificent power that is now flowing through you. You are not alone. A global family of lightworkers is rising with you, and together we are weaving a new dream for humanity. This is your time. This is your purpose. This is your destiny, fully and finally realized. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your courage and for your beautiful, brilliant light. Our journey together is just beginning. To continue receiving daily spiritual guidance, cosmic updates, and the tools you need to thrive as a conscious creator, make sure you have subscribed to Power Inside You and have turned on all notifications. Your awakening is an ongoing process, and we are here to support you every step of the way. As a final, definitive act to anchor all 9 miracles and seal your intentions for the new moon, go to the comments one last time and declare with all the power of your sovereign soul, "I am ready for my new beginning." Type it, feel it, and know that as you do, you are stepping across the threshold, leaving the old world behind forever and entering the glorious dawn of your own creation. Welcome home.